Hello guys, so excuse the yawn. I am on 3v3 with Pantheon. That's sort of my build. It varies, but I always end up going with that first.
Let us press on.
The altars will unlock in 30 seconds.
Do not provoke me.
The altars have
Honor
unlocked.
compels me.
Slain an enemy.
Do not provoke me. They will know war.
Rampage.
My spear is restless.
Right, okay, so I'm doing pretty well. With Pantheon, always get the stun first. I do not listen to any guides on the Tinternet. I purely build my character to my playstyle. And if you play quite aggressively on this game,
Compels me.
take advice from what I say. Don't stick to what I say. Okay? Mainly because everyone's playstyle is different. So if you play quite defensive but then with bursts of aggression, you need to build for that. So you need to build the sort of items that,
Immediately.
for example, the Bloodthirster. That's a good item that sort of like you build it up by sort of taking on minions, you sort of level up a bit, and then you just burst all at one time. And it's a great item for that. Christ. And now I've got my stun back up, so Aegis of the Zeona, Spear Shot, then you get the Heartseeker Strike that just helps you take on minions every now and again. and then you just want to level up spear shot twice, so you're on 3, and then the stun, and then spear shot again, then the stun, then Heartseeker Strike. So you're prioritizing your stun and your spear shot because they're your best abilities. Heartseeker Strike I only really use in sort of like moments early on in fights, or sort of late on in fights if you need to, if they're really low on health and they're sort of just out of reach of your normal basic attacks. Your other 2 moves are on cooldown, then you get your Heartseeker Strike in there. And then you want to roll. Let's roll. So like there was a good time to use it. I mean, I could have used it slightly earlier, it would have been better. But you know, can't always be perfect. Or in my situation, you're rarely perfect. Item wise, I always build. I'm expecting a gank, which is why I keep pausing, keeping my eyes open. Here we go. Turret down. And incoming the gank. How did I kill him? Right. Item wise, Ravenous Hydra first. Start with the Vampiric Scepter because you can't go wrong with a bit of lifesteal early game. It gives you a nice bit of attack damage to build it up. Then you want to follow it up by the Longsword and then the Rejuvenation Beads, as it just gives you a slight bit more survivability. And it just always just keeps you sort of alive, or not. Another great thing about Pantheon, use the passive to your ability. So don't go in on a fight where you know it will use your passive and it's not necessary. You want to use your passive to sort of like take a turret hit or take a big move. Well, if you know someone does a lot of basic damage, come on. Yes. So we're doing a nice bit of damage here. Alright, I'm probably going to recall in a second. In fact, I'm going to do that now while we've got them on the back foot. That just allows me, so I can get that. Then I follow it up by Lord Van Dam's Pillager. I always get this first, then follow it up with the Crit Strike chance. It's just a really nice boost to abilities. I'm just going to wait for the 20 coins to get the hatchet. Come on, tick tock, tick tock. I absolutely love playing Pantheon. I play him pretty much every 3v3 game, and when the opportunity arises that actually allows me to go top, I will use Pantheon for top laning. I just think he's an absolutely great overall character. His ulti, you can just jump in behind people like this. She's completely unawares. Allows us to jump on her, get off a couple of abilities, and get your kill stolen. I mean, there's no better situation than that when you just sort of like jump in there and sort of steals your kill, you little cretin, Teemo. Alright, let's give these guys a little hand down here. Teemo, you should have jumped in a bit earlier. Okay, so Teemo's going to carry on there. Just going to make it not a awkward situation. What do you mean no end?
Dominating.
No, Timo, run, man, run! No!
Enemy has been slain.
I know my path. They disgrace me.
Come on, there's two of you. You can take me. Oh, hey, Evelyn. Lol. Uh-oh. 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 LOL. Just gonna give that a nice little boost.
Double kill.
Yes! Just come on, push the turret, last bit, last bit. Yeah, he's dead.
Rampage.
Right, so I'm going to pull back and then spend a bit more monies. No, I'm not. I'm going to kill Evelyn, then kill Shinzao.
Ace.
Now I'm going to recall.
With pride.
So the thing with Teemo, which is why he keeps getting kills, is if you go on Teemo, you need to go on Teemo. If you sort of go and try and poke him, you will just get obliterated because you just can't poke Teemo. Teemo is the ultimate poker. He'll just sort of make one little move. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, go. Oh, hey, Garen. Oh no, he's used a thingy on me. What will I do? Definitely not that. Oh wait, no. Okay, so I'm probably going to die now, so I'm just going to run.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I know my path.
The only downside to this game is I haven't actually been able to show you my build, but I would go Frozen Mallet, then that, and then I would have got Ravenous Hydra, Van Down's Pillager, Frozen Mallet. It just gives you that extra boost of health. It slows them down, which allows you to really get involved when you're Pantheon. It slows them down so they can't run away, you just mash them. And then another great thing for that is the Blade of the Ruined King. I'll get the Mail of Mortius if there's a lot of magic people, or if there's one magic person that's doing a lot of damage. For example, if you're against a Vel'Koz or an AP Teemo, it's quite a useful item then.
An ally has been slain.
Teemo, finish the freaking game.
Ace.
Compels me.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
So there we go. That was a game. That was how I built Pantheon. Sorry it wasn't longer and allowed me to show the full extent of my build. But yeah, Pantheon 3v3, that also works with Fiora. It's quite a good all-round build, but does focus on aggressive playstyle. So if you tend to sort of jump in a lot, or if you're just sort of like playing with defensive teammates that sort of just boost you along, just keep pushing slightly, then that just allows you to jump in, smash them, do damage quickly, do damage hard. The only problem with it is if they are also going that build, Pantheon's not the most damage outputting character, so you can die a lot. But in situations like this, when you're against mildly tanky people and then squishy people, it just works really well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.